Hi everyone, this is Kim McClure, National Sales Director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and we are doing part 2 of our flip chart training, The Magic is in the Middle. And so last week we talked about opening up your party and talking about your I story and sharing your why, and then going through a marketing game. And where we left off was talking about hostess credit. And so today we're going to be talking about hostess credit. We're going to be talking about product presentation, all the way up to the close of our skincare class. And so I hope that you'll watch these videos over and over and kind of practice on them. I just want to do a reminder that if you are watching us as we're kicking this off in May of 2016, that anyone who does 10 parties from May 3rd through July 25th using this flip chart, you're going to be recognized at our Area Family Awards Night in Dallas at Seminar. And if you're new to Mary Kay and you're watching this later, Seminar is the place to be. So there's 4 important educational events that are not to be missed in Mary Kay Cosmetics. The big one of the year is Seminar. It's in Dallas, Texas, and it's kind of like going for your MBA in Mary Kay. I think of your Monday night training as your college classes in Mary Kay, and going to Seminar is like your MBA. And so it always happens the end of July or the beginning of August. And then in the fall, usually in October, we have our Autumn Advance. And that is for our McClure family. It's kind of local around in the Pittsburgh area. And then in January, we have a January Jumpstart that's usually like a Friday night and Saturday, and that's right in Pittsburgh for you to come to. And then March is Career Conference, and Career Conference happens in 35 cities all across the nation, and it's usually toward the mid to end of March. And each of these workshops, when you attend, the cost to attend is a tax deduction for you, as well as your travel, whether you're traveling by car and writing off your mileage, or you're flying in an airplane, or however you're going, and any hotel expense that you might incur. All of those things are a tax deduction and are so reasonable compared to going to a corporate kind of event. You know, when I was a nurse in ophthalmology, my doctor would send us to conferences, and usually the conferences would cost anywhere from $5,000 minimum on up. And in Mary Kay, we can attend conferences for a fraction of that price. I mean, the attending at Seminar is $195 to $225, usually somewhere in that range. That covers your meals, it covers the event, it covers transportation to and from the convention center, and you also get back a free product bonus. So it's usually very significant and very generous, so that when you sell that product, it almost recoups almost all of your fee to attend Seminar, and then you just pay for your travel expenses. So let's jump in and let's talk about the magic in the middle, okay? So you have your tray already prepared and squirted with the products. Usually underneath the tray, I have the beauty book. I like to use this, not the lookbook at this point, because this is really what we're focusing on, is this beauty book. Then I have a bowl of warm water, or I have a little spray bottle that you can use of warm water. I think I got these like at the dollar store or something like that. So some people will like this and they will just spritz their face. I personally like a bowl of warm water. So it's more realistic, like your bathroom, kind of. And so we're talking about hostess credit. And so at this point, if we go back to what we just did at the end of part 1, we were talking here about the different reasons why people start a Mary Kay business. And we finished off with, if you ever decided to do this, what would be most attractive to you? That's where we left off. And so now what I'm excited to share with you is all about our rewards when you share your appointment with a couple of girlfriends. You know, our hostess, Liz, I'm going to call her Liz. I don't know what I called her last week, but we'll call her Liz. Our hostess Liz is being rewarded with. Now, this flip chart was designed so you can insert your own page of hostess benefits, because you might be running a special for a certain month of a hostess special. You might have a special plan that you love to give to be able to use. You might do a special like when you're sharing your appointment with a couple of friends, you get a double the gift card value, okay? So if like she was somebody that you met at a booth, or maybe from a free skincare drawing or free makeup drawing, and maybe she won a $25 gift card off of one of our sets, and you double it when she shares it with a few friends. So you could make up a different sheet to put in here. The standard one that comes in here is $100 of Mary Kay products for $35. How that works is $100 of Mary Kay products costs you as a beauty consultant $50. And the hostess is going to be paying you $35 towards that $50. So it only costs you $15 plus the tax on $100 to be able to reward the hostess so generously. What's the best hostess plan? The best one is the one that you would book for. It's whatever you would grab a couple of girlfriends, 3 to 5 girlfriends around the kitchen table. That's the best hostess plan to use. So I love that Mary Kay gives us the freedom and the flexibility to change things up and do things in our own way of what motivates us. So I'm going to say tonight that Liz, our hostess, is getting $100 of Mary Kay products just for sharing her appointment with a couple of girlfriends. And this same benefit is available to you when you have your second appointment. Remember, we talked about having that cute little gift bag here, and that every time that you say second appointment, that they pass that bag around. So when you share that second appointment with a couple of girlfriends, you know, it's just one of the many perks that I love about Mary Kay. You know, it's for the woman who loves great stuff, yet maybe it's not always in the budget to buy the great stuff or buy the expensive things at the counter store, at the counters. You know, Mary Kay allows you to earn it for free. I could never walk up to the Sephora counter or the Ulta counter and say, hey, what can I do for a big discount? Or if I bring you a couple girlfriends, do I get stuff for free? No, they wouldn't give you anything for free, right? And yet as women, we don't ever go anywhere alone, right? We don't go to the movies alone. We don't go to a restaurant alone. Heck, we don't even go to the potty alone, right? So when you share your second appointment with some girlfriends, then I can support you in getting every product that you ever wanted at a discount or for free. Also, Mary Kay has a 100% guarantee. So any Mary Kay that you decide that you want to take home and later you decide that you want to swap it out because it wasn't the right formula or the color didn't look perfect on you, just let me know and I can exchange it all day long, and I'm not at any money at all, and neither are you. You see, you just give it back to me, and then Mary Kay will send me whatever I want of equal value for free. So I love that when I was a customer, that I could use that guarantee, so I would never have any more buying mistakes. How many of you have a drawer of buying mistakes? Anybody? A closet? Okay, you don't have to say that. You don't have to share if you have a closet full of makeup mistakes. But I used to as well before Mary Kay. And so I love that with every dollar that you spend with Mary Kay, that you end up with a product that you absolutely love. Just another reason for our second appointment to make sure that you love your Mary Kay. So today we're going to be trying our amazing miracle set. It's called the miracle set because it does miracles, you guys. And at this point, consultants, you can share your own testimony too if you want about what your skin was like or what you thought about skincare. And the flip chart then goes on to say, how many of you don't wash your face before going to bed? You just kind of say it lighthearted, like, and you say, you know, I don't know if this is really true or not, but I heard someone once say that your face ages every 13 to 17 days for every day that you don't wash your face. Think about it. Like, think about your glasses. Think about your car windshield. Like, how dirty do those get in just one day, right? That same stuff is coming in contact with your skin. You don't even see it on your face. And then you go to bed, you're rolling around on your pillow, and then you wake up and it's the same face. So we want to make sure that we're washing our faces twice a day, and especially before going to bed. So at night, whenever I'm lazy and I don't feel like taking the time to wash my face, I think I don't want it to age 13 more days, and it gets me right out of bed. I have really no idea if that's totally a scientific fact, but your skin does age more rapidly when you don't take care of it. So let's cleanse, okay? If any of you are soap and water girls or you don't cleanse your face at all, my best recommendation for you would be our basic set. And you'd hold up the 3-in-1 cleanser and your moisturizer. And remember, I don't have it right here with me, but remember you hold it up like it's something very delicate, romancing your product, okay? And then you can say it takes care of the 5 basic steps to taking care of your skin. So who knows what one of the 5 basic steps are for a ticket? Go ahead and guess. And so you let them guess, and probably somebody will say cleanse or moisturize. You go right. So you can give tickets for that and then say it's cleanse. Remember the tickets, they're the double-sided tickets that you can get like at the party store. So it's cleanse, exfoliate, tone, moisturize, and protect. Those are the 5 essential steps that dermatologists say. And Mary Kay is really smart. Those steps used to be in 5 bottles, but they've kind of squished them down into just 3 simple, easy steps that you use morning and evening. And look at those statistics when you look at the book. And so you're going to have them pull out their beauty book. Okay, because I've rearranged things here. So you can pull out the beauty book and you can have them turn. It's usually on page 6 and 7, and it's on page 6. And there's the steps. You could even open it up and fold it if you wanted to, that page. And so you can say, but look at the statistics. So we've got our cleanser and our moisturizer, our 3-in-1 cleanser and our moisturizer. But if you add these little 2 products here, our day solution in the daytime and night solution at night, look at those statistics. If you just add 1 more product in the morning and 1 more product at night, that's the miracle set that you're about to try. So would you be impressed if you could see or feel a difference in just 1 time of using the products? Who would be impressed with that? Yeah, you could even give a ticket if you wanted to, consultants at that point in time. And you say, okay, so here's what I want you to do. Keep your eye makeup on, okay? I want you to go ahead and take your water and dab your face all over, but leave your eye makeup on, okay? And what I want you to do is take your Time-Wise cleanser in the top left corner of your tray, go ahead and get it between your fingers and smooth it on going up and out, doing the opposite of gravity. Now, sometimes I just say that because I always say it that way, but the flip chart actually says to you, anybody know which direction you should go for another ticket? So again, you keep your skincare classes very interactive, so up and outward. Then they say, do you see or feel the little beads? They're really gentle micro beads that actually dissolve. And they remove dead skin cells, so the newest and freshest skin is revealed. It also tones your skin and helps your pores appear smaller. Who'd be excited about smaller pores? Yep, me too. Because of the botanicals that are in this product, okay? So go ahead and put that on and take it off. Now, consultants, here's a tip. To keep your parties moving quickly, you keep pace with the person who's working the fastest on her face. So as she starts taking it off, you start talking about the next product, okay? The next product is microdermabrasion. Now, depending on how your timing of your parties are going, consultants, you could do this on the back of the hand, but what I've been really loving doing is letting them try it on just their right cheek so that they can feel the difference of what it does for them, okay? The flip chart is designed that you could just let the hostess do microdermabrasion, or we could let everybody do microdermabrasion on their right cheek, okay? If the hostess alone is doing microdermabrasion, everybody else gets to do it on their hands. But I actually love doing it on the cheek, okay? And so what I'm going to say then is now is the time you get to do microdermabrasion. Oh my gosh. And I want you to do it to your right cheek. So go ahead and get the water and put it on your right cheek. Okay. And you're going to take your microdermabrasion step 1. And I want you to go ahead and massage it in your face, going up and out for about 15 seconds on each part of your face if you were doing it all over. But today, just 15 seconds on your cheek. Okay. Kind of going up and out. And some people, they'll often ask me, does microdermabrasion cleanse your face? No, you still need your 3-in-1 cleanser. And then you go ahead and you do your microdermabrasion step 1. You see, the cleanser has properties that break down impurities in your skin, and it's formulated to clean. Microdermabrasion step 1 is an exfoliant, but it is not a cleanser. Microdermabrasion immediately, don't you love that word? Immediately reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it smooths your skin's texture. So go ahead and then take that off. And then you're going to go ahead and take step 2. So after you got that all wiped off, make sure you get all the little gritties off. Then you're going to take step 2. It's our pore minimizer. And the pore minimizer tightens the look of your pores, and it immediately minimizes pores, and the results get better and better and better over time. I love microdermabrasion because it just makes my complexion really glow, and it gives me a more youthful look to my appearance as well. Okay, so how's it? And you can't really say how's your cheek feeling at that point in time because it's going to feel wet, at that point. So talk about the day and the night products, and then you can go back and have people feel their face. So let's talk about wrinkles next. Well, you know what? I'm going to guess that no one really wants them, right? Well, we're going to add these 2 bottles to the basic. And so you would hold up those 2 bottles. You see, I have my whole Ultimate Miracle set displayed. So you've got your cleanser, your moisturizer, your day solution, your night solution. You have your microderm step 1, your pore minimizer, which is step 2, your firming eye cream, and then I have a foundation. And so that's all kind of spread out in front of me. And I also have our travel roll-up bag, a brand new beautiful roll-up bag on the table as well, so that they're really focusing in on those products. I just don't have enough space to kind of put it all together here. So let's go back. Let's talk about wrinkles. Well, I'm going to guess nobody wants them, right? Right. Well, we're going to add these 2 little bottles to the basic. They're our day solution and our night solution because it doubles the miracle to your face. Just by adding these 2 bottles to your basic skincare set, you're going to double the results that you see. So if you want to go ahead and look at that book, look here, look at that. It says 83% less lines and wrinkles. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? So these are like your vitamins to your face. They have what we call the Pronewal system. The day solution is going to protect your skin during the day, and the night solution is going to renew it at night, hence the word Pronewal, okay? So you swap out the day or the night solutions between the cleanser and the moisturizer, depending on what time of day it is. I always like to tell people that the cleanser is like the daddy and the moisturizer is like the mama, and the baby goes in the middle, the day and the night solution. It helps people remember that when they go home away from your party, okay? So go ahead and take your day solution, and I want you to apply your day solution to both sides of your face, okay? But not your forehead. So both sides of your face, but not your forehead, okay? And so the day solution protects and shields the skin from harmful UVA and UVB rays with SPF 35. It has calming peptides. What do those do? They relax expression lines on your face. And it's going to be your booster that helps your entire skincare system to work better for you. And it acts like a force field on your face. So it blocks your face from pollution in the environment. And you'll want to use this every morning after cleansing. I love Day Solution because my skin just kind of I don't know, it just soaks it up and it works really well. And I love the sunscreen that's in it. It smells fabulous too. Then we're going to go to the night solution. The night solution is one of our prettiest products. You see all those pretty little beads floating around in there? Well, they're actually vitamins A, C, and E. And we're just going to take that, and I usually have people put it either on their neck or on their elbow. If I haven't squirted it, I'll just pass the bottle around because sometimes it's just fun for them to touch the bottle and let them try it out. And so just let them put it on their elbow and be able to use that way. And so they're trying that. And so there's no beads on your fingers when you use that because the beads burst as you pump them out of the bottle. So you're getting fresh vitamins to your skin. Vitamin A helps smooth your skin. Vitamin C evens out your skin tone. And vitamin E are antioxidants that restore and heal your skin. Okay, here's a ticket question. is what's another reason why I had you put it on your neck besides the fact that it's not nighttime? What do you think? And then you say we age on our neck about the same rate as our face. So it's really important to take care of everything from here on up. So think of all of this as your face, okay? And night solution, I just feel like I'm really doing really healthy things for my face when I put my night solution on, and it just seems to calm my skin. Maybe it's those, I don't know what's in it, but it just calms my skin. So let's go to age fighting moisturizer. We're going to end with our age fighting moisturizer. So go ahead and apply that all over your face for me. Again, remember, you've got your eye makeup on. It comes in 2 formulas, combination to oily or normal to dry. And we also offer one with an SPF 30. But if you're using your day solution, you get SPF 35 in your day solution. It's going to hydrate for up to 10 hours using our exclusive Dream Humectant blend. It also contains powerful antioxidants which guard against damaging free radicals caused by pollution and radiation, cigarette smoke, herbicides, and other environmental pollutants. You'll use your moisturizer every evening, every morning and night last. So it's like the sealant to your vitamins. Now, a lot of women who have oily skin don't think of this step as necessary. They feel they'll be adding oil to their face. But you see, Time-Wise formulas are 100% oil-free. If we don't keep the face moisturized, oil glands begin working overtime to produce oil to make up for it. It's like they have a faulty shutoff valve. And that's why you might feel squeaky clean when you wash your face. But by mid-afternoon, maybe sometimes even by 10 or 11 in the morning, that you could like fry an egg on it. You know, the face needs moisture to help not go overboard with oil production. So all skin types need moisture. They just don't need oil. And with Mary Kay's, we have a whole assortment of moisturizers so that we can truly help you if you have oily skin, find the perfect products. And I love that guarantee because we really can help make that work. Okay, so that completes our miracle set. We pretty much taken care of your vitamins and we put them right in the middle of your basic set. Now feel your face with the back of your hand, actually the back of your fingers like this. You can go the back of your hand this way and you go down when you do this, okay? How does everybody's skin feel? And you've got the 4 products of the miracle set that you're kind of holding or right there in front of you, okay? And you say, this is the miracle set. So you've got your 3-in-1 cleanser, your age fighting moisturizer, your day and your night solution. That's on the left side of your face, okay? And then, do you remember the percentages that I showed you earlier on that, on the beauty book? You can flip back to that page for a ticket. What do you notice about your skin as opposed to when you started? What do you notice about your skin? And you want them to ooh and ah and, you know, talk about like how great their skin feels. And you say, that's after just 1 use. Can you imagine how great it's going to be after you're using it for 3 months? Like you get your best results after 12 weeks of using this day and night. The set that you just tried, the miracle set, has the Good Housekeeping seal, which alone, that says a lot about the quality of our products. You know, throughout its history, consumers have interpreted the Good Housekeeping seal as like a stamp of approval or an indication of a good product, but many don't realize that the Good Housekeeping seal is an emblem of Good Housekeeping's consumer policy. The policy offers a limited warranty in the form of refund, repair, or replacement if the product carrying our seal is found to be defective within 2 years of purchase. Well, Mary Kay offers a 100% guarantee forever, so we do even better. Mary Kay makes it so easy to fall in love with our products because the quality of the product for the quantity, for the price, you cannot beat it, you guys. It lasts forever, has the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, and Mary Kay's money-back guarantee. And frankly, we offer super, super convenience. What a lot of my customers do is they just plug my phone number into their phones. In fact, if you want to do that right now, go ahead and I'll give you my phone number. So you would just tell them your number, okay? And then when they run out of mascara at 6 a.m. or they're washing their face at 11 p.m. and they need more moisturizer, they just text me when they're running low on something, and I keep track of the shades, I keep track of your formulas, I keep track of everything. And the next thing you know, the product will be in your mailbox or it will be at your door. So you don't have to drive across town only to fight the traffic, only to find out that they don't have what you really needed, right? We take care of everything. We make it effortless. So we save you time and we save you money at the same time. Now you can see why our customers are so loyal to Mary Kay. Okay, real quick, we're going to dig into two other quick supplements, which we can get more into more specific skincare supplements for you at your second appointment, okay? Skin supplements are like vitamins for the specific problem areas of your face, okay? Two areas that I have found that women need the most help are usually their eyes and their lips, okay? You know, and I want to just back up for a second, because what I would probably have you write in going back on this page is when we talked about the miracle set, how does everybody's skin feel? I would let them talk about it, and I usually like to tell people that the cleanser and the moisturizer is like brushing your teeth. That's what's on your forehead. Feel that with the back of your fingers. That's your forehead. And then I said the day and the night solution is like flossing for you. So feel that right side of your cheek. I'm sorry, the left side of their cheek has the day and the night solution. And then I say, but the right side, this is your miracle set. Can you feel the difference? Like some people can feel like it's firmer, it's smoother, it feels amazing. The right side is like brushing and flossing and going to the dentist for teeth cleaning, that extra polishing that just gives you. I love my ultimate miracle set. So I usually like to add that in at some point in time in my parties. Sometimes if you're going really fast, when you're at this page, their face can still feel a little too damp. So sometimes you have to put that in at the end. So you just have to gauge that in your party. Okay, so let's talk about those supplements. They're like the vitamins. Like I said, we'll talk more about them at your second appointment. Okay, but the place that most people really need those extra supplements is around their eyes and their lips. And so have you ever noticed that the first place that women show the signs of birthdays or premature aging is around their eyes? For a ticket, can anybody tell me what some of the reasons are why women show their age around their eyes first? And so you've got 5 reasons on your flip chart. The skin is thinner, we touch our eyes a lot, we show our emotion there, we don't have as many fat deposits in this area, we have no oil glands directly underneath our eyes. That's why nobody gets zits right underneath your eyes, okay? We retain moisture underneath the eyes, they get puffy, okay? So we're gonna try our firming eye cream. For a ticket, what finger should you apply your eye cream? And which fingers are they? Can either be the ring finger or the pinky. These are the fingers you want to pat it around here. Just pat it really gently. And so they're going to take their firming eye cream, use their ring finger, and they're going to pat it underneath the one eye. I usually like them to look and see, can they see how much brighter it is, or look at their partner across the table and be able to see that difference. And then go ahead and do the other eye with their ring finger or their pinky, okay? And then you can also, if you want, direct them to the statistics in your beauty book, which would be on page, in the current beauty book, it is on page 16, and it says 96% of the participants saw an improvement in the overall appearance of their skin. So you can write that in your flip chart if you want. It's up to you. You don't have to pull out the beauty book at that point in time. Totally up to you. I usually like to make this part of the products about 10 to 15 minutes long at the max. So you're really moving quickly through this part. And so sometimes I'll even say, okay, you guys, this next part can take us about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna be kind of watching my watch for us, okay? Then we're gonna take lip mask. And the lip mask, is anybody here addicted to chapstick? You know, a lot of lip balms have alcohol in them and it dries out your lips. And so you have to feel like you have to keep putting it on all the time. Our satin lips actually helps to cure chapped lips. not just soothe them, because it gently exfoliates the dead skin cells and it deeply hydrates. So one application of the balm is clinically proven to hydrate for at least 6 hours, which is crazy, which means you can put it on your lips at night and before you go to bed, and you can still feel the results of it in the morning, okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is take your Satin Lips lip mask and go ahead and rub it on your lips. And we're just gonna let that sit, and while that's sitting for a couple minutes, I have a really fun game to be able to play, okay? Now, at this point, consultant, you're going to play some type of a referral game. There's a lot of different kinds out there. I really love kind of a combination of Michelle Cunningham's referral game and Leah Carta's referral game, and that's what you actually have in your flip chart here. And so the referral game is really important, because I think that the reason a lot of women don't book parties is they don't know who they would invite. So when they give you a list of names, then guess what? They've already got kind of their invitation list. And then after the party, after their second appointment, whoever didn't come to their second appointment, you can call the people on their referral list, and then you can book them for their own appointment as well, okay? And so we have a really fun game while your lip mask is drying. It's called the Fabulous Game, okay? And so I love the Fabulous Game, because who here is fabulous? Give them all a ticket. You know, you give them a ticket. So well, you're going to get a chance to get a free eye makeup remover or a free mascara. Who could get excited about that? Okay, you raise your hand again. And you say, I'm going to pass this sheet out. And so here's the first thing I want you to do. Write your name, right where it says next to name, or at the top of the form. If you can't find it, just write down your name and write down which would you choose. One of our a free eye makeup remover or a free mascara. Which would you rather choose? And who wrote down eye makeup remover? Who wrote down mascara? Okay. And then you say, every single one of you gets the chance to win this. So here's how you can get it. You see, I'm working on a huge goal. I'm working on earning the use of my first free Mary Kay courier card. That's what you can say as a consultant. I say I'm working on building an inner circle national area. And I know that doesn't mean anything, but what that means to you as women in the community is that there's going to be more women who are able to be home with their kids, and there's going to be more women who are able to support their families better, and there's going to be more women who really get to develop the God-given abilities that they have, and more women who are going to be super successful. And that's good for all of us as women to be able to see that. And so I just lost my place for a minute. This is so much easier to do when you're standing up and you're looking down at it, because you can kind of keep your finger on here, than when I'm sitting down next to it. It's not quite as easy. And so let's see here. So I'm working on a huge goal, and I'm going for it, and I need some help from you. So you get to give gift cards away to your family and friends. You can give them to as many and whoever you want in your life, but they have to be over the age of 18, not have a Mary Kay consultant, and they have to be nice too. So only tell me about nice people, okay? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to fill out as many names as possible. But by the time that you leave today, if you have filled out 10 lines, then you can get a half price eye makeup remover or mascara. If you fill out the entire sheet by the time we leave today, then you get a free one, okay? So pull out your phones. You can even cheat. It's allowed, and you can use your phones, okay? So I'm going to give you about 1 minute to get started, and the first person to get it filled up, I'm going to give you 3 more tickets in our door prize drawing, okay? So on your mark, get set. Everybody got your phones out? Wait, don't start yet. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, now consultants, this is really important. While they are writing down numbers, you need to turn your back and you need to go do something else, okay? So maybe excuse yourself and go to the restroom really quickly. Maybe you're gonna clean up some of the things around the tray, get rid of the dirty water, get rid of the washcloths on the table, you know, things like that, so that your table is clear and cleaner for you at this point. So you're just gonna get busy and just not be standing over them. That's uncomfortable for you, and then they start asking you all kinds of questions too about things, okay? So you're going to give them a minute or 2. Usually what I find is you have a competitive person. In fact, you might even want to add that on your flip chart. Okay, who's competitive here? Okay, you guys watch out for her because she's probably going to get those 3 tickets, but on your mark, get set, go, okay? Even if I'm doing a facial, I still play the referral game because if she comes up with 10 names, she gets half price. If she fills the whole thing out, she comes up and it's full, she gets it for free, okay? So what do you do if you forgot your referral sheet? Well, the only reason I would know that is because I have forgotten my referral sheet. You use the back of your profile card. So you take the back of your profile card and down at the bottom in those pink section, there's a place that says for beauty consultants only. You have people right there. And there's a space there, I think, for 22 names with that, okay? All right, so you give them a couple of minutes and you have them take the lip mask off. You give the 3 tickets for the person if she got it completely filled out. You let them put the lip balm on and you say, okay, you guys can keep going on as I'm talking and keep writing people's names down so that you can fill that up. Okay, so next step is we're going to finish with our CC cream. It's our complexion correction. And there's a lot of things, great things going on in this tube. Now, I will also tell you that I personally like to let people try foundation primer. And so I will put foundation primer in at this part of my party. I don't think it was on this page. Nope, it was not. So I will actually put foundation primer in because I love foundation primer. But before I let them put foundation primer on, I have them feel their face again. Okay, say, okay, now let's feel your face. Let's review. Okay, remember your forehead. This has your basic, your 3-in-1 cleanser and your moisturizer. On your left side is your day solution with that in night. And so that's your miracle set. And this side, the right side, it's the ultimate miracle set. So the basic here, miracle on the left side, and your ultimate miracle on the right side. Oh, doesn't that feel so awesome? Who get excited about your face feeling that great every single day? And here's what will happen, you guys. You go to work, and people will start complimenting you. They'll be like, did you get a new haircut? Are those new glasses? Wow, you look really great today. That color looks really awesome on you. And the only thing that will be different is that you're using Mary Kay skincare because it happens all the time. So I put the foundation primer on and I just share with them that it's just silky smooth and it glides on and the foundation primer absorbs oils and it makes their pores smaller. And then we're going to go to CC cream. If you didn't match their CC cream at the beginning, you can match it here. No worries at all. So we're going to finish with CC cream. It's our complexion correction. There's a lot going on in this little tube that's here, and it's actually a little bigger than little. It protects your face from the sun, minimizes redness, brightens your skin, conceals darkness, reduces signs of aging, you name it, it does it all, and it's so lightweight. My customers who use this say, no way, I don't wear foundation, and then they go crazy about this. I love CC cream because it gives you a really great glow to your skin, and it's so just quick and easy for you to use. We have many other types of foundation, and you'll get to try those at your second appointment with me. So we can try one of our great liquid foundations or our mineral powder foundation, just so many things. So I love having a foundation wardrobe to choose from for my different needs. And so some of those other foundations will give you more coverage. And so they are just insane. I can't wait for you to try them at our second appointment. And you know, I run into cosmetologists all the time who say, oh, I can always tell people who use Mary Kay because their skin is flawless and looks amazing. Okay, at your second appointment, you're going to have the opportunity to customize your dash out the door look, or you're going to get to do a customized glamour look for you. Or if you're really just more of a skincare girl, at that second appointment, it can be all about pampering, kind of a spa appointment for you that we could do, where we can play with some of our different supplements, like our even complexion mask or our moisture rich mask. You could even do a multi-masking party if you want to do that. So today, what you're going to do is you're going to do your mascara and lip gloss, okay? So the lip gloss, you just have them put on, mascara, they're just going to be touching up what they're using. You could be talking here about our new Lash Intensity mascara. So what you might choose to do is print out some of the before and afters, or the one eye done of mascara and the one eye not done. And you might actually just slip it right in here in the flip chart for you, okay? So you could talk about the amazing new Lash Intensity Mascara, and you could say, this mascara is so stinking hot. When Mary Kay launched it, get ready for this, in 6 days, we sold 6 months worth of mascara because people were so incredibly impressed with this mascara. In fact, it went on back order even for a couple of months, you know, and all the hot technology things goes on back order. Like Talking Elmo went on back order, Nintendo Wii went on back order, Xbox, you know, all of those things, they go, great products often go on back order. You know, like Harley Davidson's, right? You have to pre-order those 2 years in advance. And I forgot some designer purse, I think Salvatore Ferragamo, like you're back ordered 6 months on those things. So this mascara is the bomb. You are going to absolutely love it. And so if you're using any mascara, you always want to take and apply it at the root of your lashes, wiggle it back and forth, and go up and out. If you're using our Lash Intensity, you want to take it where the flat edge is. Put your finger, actually, if you're using the full-size tube, right where it says Mary Kay, and take that and do the flat edge of it. That gets the reservoir and gets mascara down at the base of your lashes. Wiggle it, and then turn up the applicator and comb it up and through. And so you're going to get amazing 84% longer lashes and 200% more volume from this Lash Intensity mascara, and no fibers. So one product that does all of those things for you. It's crazy awesome. Now, if you're doing a party and this is your hostess's second appointment, this would be where you would turn to her and walk her through that second appointment. On our website and on our app are tips for your second appointment with people. But if you don't have that, you've got on your color card the little applicator tips, like for the eyeshadows, color 1, 2, and 3, kind of like a paint by number, you know? So you're walking her through it. Now, so oftentimes guests will say, well, what would I do it? How would I do my blush? How would I do it for my eye shape? Because I talk about for your eye shape, this is what you would want to do. When they ask you that question, you say, oh, I'm so glad you asked me that question, because at your appointment, I can't wait to show you how to do your eyes. And then you just kind of turn your attention back to your hostess. I usually like my hostess to sit on my right side. If you're left-handed, you might like her to sit on your left side for you. And what I usually do is I peel off all of the little plastic tops of the eyeshadows, like the little plastic protectors off the eyeshadow and the blusher, because that's the part that takes them forever. And I also like to load up the applicators, because they'll like take it up and they'll just kind of play a little bit. And so you can load it up. You lift it up, load it up, hand it to her, kind of like you're the nurse handing the doctor his instruments if you were in surgery. That's what I kind of like this too. And so, and then while I usually like to have 2 applicators so that while she's doing the one, I can do the second applicator. Or I will let my hostess use our amazing brush set. And oftentimes she buys that brush set from me. And some people even like to use the brush set as a booking incentive. Like when she has 3 bookings that hold, like that brush set is hers. So that's another way to use that brush set as an added incentive for bookings. You see, when you get bookings from your parties all the time, you don't have to be looking for new customers. You don't have to spend time on the phone. So booking from bookings is the most important thing that you can be doing from your parties. Okay, so you could use the color card. You could use the looks in the lookbook, because every season the looks in the lookbook change. And so you could be showing the lookbook to her, and you could say at your next appointment, you could pick one of these 4 looks for the season for your appointment. Tonight, Susie is using this look here. And so there's one that's usually more dramatic, and there's one that's usually really natural, and then the other 2 are kind of in between. So that's another way to do your color second appointment, because they actually give you like application tips like right in here. So there's little tips, and it will tell you all the different things that are right there for you. Okay, so now we kind of touched on second appointment as well. Okay, so everybody's finished with their colors. The other thing that I like to do while my hostess is doing her makeup is usually I will have some of Mary Kay's limited edition items, like our products that are just out for the season. So actually when you look in a lookbook, you will notice that the back of the lookbook has the product catalog in it. Let me kind of pull this up here. So the back of the lookbook has all your prices, and it will tell you like what the products do as well. So this is kind of your little cheat sheet. If you're new, this is a good place to start, is to memorize, you know, and look at these things. I actually used to make flashcards of the products, and I put it the picture and I put the price on the back and one statement of what it did. People don't usually need to know a whole lot of other statistics about what it does. And when you use all the products yourself, you guys, it's really easy to tell people what these products do. So I encourage you to take one of everything off your shelf and start using it. You know, one of the things that I've seen happen is somebody will ask a new consultant, well, do you use this product? And she'll be like, no, I haven't wanted to open one yet. And they'll be like, well, I guess if you don't use it, I don't need it. If you don't think it's important enough to start using, I guess I don't need it. So the more products that you use, the more you're going to sell too. Okay, so then the skin, you've got your skincare in here. And then you've got a page about sharing the business. You've got best-selling products usually in here. They change the lookbooks from time to time. But the front of the book has the limited edition. Limited edition means it's out just for the season. And new means it's going to be a regular line product, meaning we're going to carry it all the time. And so 4 times a year, Mary Kay brings out different products for us. So it helps us to stay on trend. It's how we test different things. So I will usually have the new products out on the table. So while my hostess is doing her colors, my guests have something else to look at, play at, and tempt them a little bit. Okay, so we've done that. And now I say, okay, you guys, it's compliment time. Excuse me. Everyone, if you've got headbands, take your headbands off. A lot of times I don't use headbands. Hold your mirror at arm's length. So they oftentimes will hold their whole tray up, but sometimes they'll just take the mirror off because the mirror does come off. So you can hold it up in arm's length because see, when they're looking at that right in front of them, all they're looking at is one part of their face. But when they look at it from an arm's length away, now they're seeing how other people see them. They might even want to turn it to the side. You'll see them, they'll be primping and fixing their hair up and go, girl, we should be going out, you know. They're having a lot of fun at this point in time. And so you say to them, you know, tell yourself you look fabulous, right? Look at yourself from out here. That's how people see you, right? Not up this close. If they are that close to you, usually their eyes are closed. They don't really care. So everybody sees you from an arm's length away, okay? So it's compliment time because, you know, how often as women do we get to take the time to give sincere compliments? So let's start with, and usually I start with the person who's the quietest person. So the louder people speak up. And the first person who speaks, she sets the tone for the rest. And you want them to be really verbal, okay? Allow the group to sell the group on the products, the results. Don't skip this step. Compliment time is really important. If her skin looks really great and no one mentions how great her skin looks, maybe point that out, okay? And then it's like gone around the table. Okay, how about Susie or Liz or Allison? You know, doesn't that feel great to get compliments? I want to make sure that you keep getting those compliments today and forever. So at your second appointment, we can fine tune your regimen to make sure that things are working for you. Okay, now, at this point in time, I love playing a game that Michelle Cunningham created called Deal or No Deal. There was a TV show here. This is Howie Mandel, excuse me, Howie Mandel. And so I like to play this game because it helps me to get more bookings, okay? And so I have a fun game. I just love playing games because at my work, they don't play games, right? They don't play games. They don't applaud for you. You know, they didn't tell you how great you looked, you know, all of those kind of things. And so to play Deal or No Deal, it's really easy for you as a consultant to set this up. You can get some white envelopes. I actually like to use these bright colored envelopes because they kind of look like candy and they make it look more fun. Inside, you can like make up things on a computer, but actually all I've done is I've taken my business card and on the back side of it, I have what they get, $15 extra free product, okay? So in here, one of them is a free roll-up bag. And I have a couple other ones that say 25% off all your color makeup for one whole year. Doesn't that sound amazing? Well, here's the real reality. Most women kind of only get one blush a year. And most women may kind of just stay with the same 3 eye colors all year. And so maybe they're going to replace their base eye color a couple times during the year, maybe their mid-tone once. But most women don't go crazy. They're going to replace their mascara usually every 2 to 3 months, maybe get their eyeliner, you know, kind of every twice a year maybe. Most of our products are designed to be used up within 3 to 6 months. So if somebody goes, how long do things last? Usually about 3 to 6 months. And so 25% off sounds like a lot, right? But it really isn't that much. And remember, you're only giving her 25% off. You're still making 25% of that. And guess what? When her year's up, she's going to want to get that again. So she might want to book another party. And so you could use that as a booking incentive when her year is up. Oh, your year's almost up. You know what? You can schedule another get together with your friends and I can give you that as your hostess special along with something else. I'll have something else great for you. So here's my envelopes, deal or no deal. Everything is printed in the flip chart of how to do it. You can actually Google Michelle Cunningham, deal or no deal, and you can watch her kind of play it or say this as well, okay? And so what you're gonna say is you're gonna say, oh, we like to play games in Mary Kay. Anybody like games? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Well, this is called deal or no deal, just like the TV show. So here's the deal. I'm gonna fan these envelopes out. Everybody take one. Everybody take one. Some are better than others. There's amazing things, you guys, in here. Everybody take one. One of these has a free roll-up bag in it. There's a couple in here that are 25% off shopping sprees for all your color makeup for one whole year. Oh my gosh. So go ahead and grab an envelope. Don't peek. Don't peek. Okay. That's cheating. You can't peek. Okay. Now don't open it yet. Okay. So this is called deal or no deal. And I'm Howie Mandel, except I have hair. And this is a fun game. And here's what we're going to do. Remember I said that everybody can come back and have a second appointment. So if you were kind of thinking, oh, I was hoping we'd play with a little bit more makeup today, or you were kind of bummed out that all you got to do was lip gloss and mascara, and you would really wanted to try eye colors and cheek colors and maybe a little contouring things, well, when you come back or you have your second appointment with me and you share it with at least 3 friends with you, you get, in addition to hostess credit, you get whatever's in that envelope for you, okay? Don't peek yet, okay? And at that second appointment, you know, you can be having a really unnatural look or you can be looking like a supermodel, however you want to do it, right? Oh, I lost my place here, you guys. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go around the table and I'm going to ask you if you want to do deal or no deal. Deal is we do your second appointment with, you know, some friends. No deal is no, you don't want to do that. Okay. And if you say deal, then you get whatever is in the envelope. No deal, you don't get to look at the envelope. Okay. All right. So you're going to go, okay, what do you think, Susie? Deal or no deal? And when she says deal, you go, okay, you guys, everybody go, yay, applaud, yay. If she goes no deal, you go, oh, everybody go, oh, just like they do on the game shows. Oh, you know? And so then you're just going to kind of go around the table. Your goal is to get at least 2 bookings from every party. Okay. And so if you've going and you're to the last 3 people, you know, or if there's only 3 people there, you might want to remind them that, you know, Liz, the hostess, that she gets she gets the ultimate in hostess credit when she has 2 bookings. Okay. What are you going to give her for those 2 bookings? Well, if you're doing the 100 for 35, then you might want to give her an additional $25 in free products when those appointments hold, okay? So only when they hold that she gets that. Some hostess programs have bookings built right into it that you get something additional at that point in time. Some people will give their hostess a mystery gift, some great product, some great gift that they want to give her when she has 2 bookings. I always like to let people choose. So I like $25 of free products. If you were doing the brush set, that she gets her brush set at like half off, or her brush set at full price when she has 3 bookings, then this allows you to customize that, okay? So here's what I would just say then. So you're like, okay, remember, she gets the ultimate when she has 2 people take the deal, or when she has 3 people take the deal. Okay, ready? Deal or no deal? Okay. So whoever said deal, okay, open up, see what you've won. Oh, yay, you won a half off shopping spree. Okay, great. So what I want you to do is I want you to pull out your phone right now and give me a date that you think will work for you. I know you don't have your full calendar in front of you, maybe. That's okay. Just write down your name, write down a date, and pass that card to me. I'm going to clip it into my date book so I can make sure that we don't lose what you get, okay? All right. That creates commitment right there. Really important to have them pull out their phone and do that right then and there. Okay. Okay. And most of the time they go, I don't really know the date. You go, that's okay. Just jot something down and put your name on there. Okay. And that way you've got that set. Okay. Well, you know what? I hope you all had fun. Have you had a great time? Well, I know some of you were just here for fun, and some of you were here because you need some things, and some of you were kind of here maybe checking out what I do and going, maybe you might want to do what I do, you know? So let me take a moment to show you the most popular sets that we have, okay? And this is where we're going to stop for today's class, because this now is where we're going to move into the close of our skincare class. So I know that I've talked longer than that 15 or 20 minutes, but when you keep pace with your fastest person and you kind of have memorized things or highlighted with your highlighter the most important things that you want to say on this flip chart, it will move much more quickly. Because I can literally do from once we do the compliment time, I can literally do from usually playing the game about Mary Kay. That usually takes me about 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And then usually I can go through the products in about another 15 minutes. And then between the referral game usually takes about 5 minutes, and the deal or no deal takes about 5 minutes. So now you're looking at probably around 30 to 45 minutes max for all of those things, okay? When you're brand new, sometimes you talk really, really fast and you go through it even quicker. Sometimes when you're brand new, you feel like you have to tell them everything. I know that's what I did. So let me tell you the story of my very first party. I did my very first party. I didn't tell my hostess that she didn't have to make a lot of food. I didn't tell her to serve it afterwards. I just said, yeah, if you want to have some food, go ahead. I didn't know she always makes this huge spread of food. So now I tell my hostesses, you know, if you want to have some light refreshments, you know, a little dessert or something afterwards, go ahead and do that. And when people are shopping, then you can serve the food, okay? You will find that most of the times the things that you do really well in Mary Kay, it's because you did them once and you were like, oh, shoot, I did this and I can't believe that I did that. I'm going to change that up so that doesn't happen to me again. And so she had all the food out. So first of all, and she had 8 people instead of just 5 or 6 people. I don't think I pre-profiled because I thought I didn't really need to do that. That was a big mistake because it took me a lot longer to set up and I had to build a lot more rapport with everybody. I couldn't figure out how to get everybody away from all the food nicely. So it was about an hour once they arrived before I could get them away from the food. And then when they sat down, I told them like everything I could think of because our flip chart just wasn't quite as great as this was at that point in time. And most people are visual. 65% of the people are visual. 35% are auditory and 5% are text. And most people only remember 10% of what you say. So don't worry and stress so much about all the words. Think about the pictures that you have on your flip chart and highlight a couple keywords. I'm going through like the most of everything that you would want to say. But if you saw me live in action, I skipped through a lot of all these words. I kind of highlight the bullet points. Okay, because this is what happened. I think I talked for an hour telling them all about all the products. Probably wasn't quite that long, but by the time they went to try the products were hard in their trays. They were hard because I got there so early. So now it was probably like 2.5 hours from when I squirted them. Then we had to re-squirt everything. It was like a 4-hour long party. It was ridiculous. I sold $500 though. Maybe they bought just so they could go home. I'm not really sure. But some of them are still my customers today. My hostess became my 5th team member, and she was a rocking red jacket, star consultant. I mean, she was an awesome, awesome team member. And she's still a very dear friend and a very dear client. She quit when she got cancer and had some other health challenges. Another one of those customers from that very first party is still my customer. I live in Pittsburgh. She lives in Baltimore. She purchases usually about $800 of products a year. I've talked to her about the business. She has no desire to become a consultant, and that's okay. Do you just think about that? I've been with Mary Kay now for 24 years. She's bought $800 of products for me each and every year. And I didn't have to see her every time for that. So the reorder part of our business, you guys, is really, really, really key to give your customers have a great product experience. But then after they go home, you want to follow what we call the 2+2+2 rule. So connecting with them 2 days afterwards to see how they're loving their products, and then hopefully seeing them 2 weeks after for that second appointment, and then kind of connecting with them every 2 months. Some people connect with people every month, letting them know about the product of the month that they have. That's how I've gotten my customers on lots of products. Every month there was a product special for my preferred customers. So you guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will see you back for part 3 as we're talking about doing the close, talking about your table close and your individual close. You can go ahead and start practicing this though, because your words are all right in here. So you guys, I hope you're having fun with your new flip chart. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have fun making women beautiful and washing people's faces and teaching them how to take care of their skin, and just giving them your great friendship as well, because that's what we really do in Mary Kay. You know, we give women that gift of time for themselves, time to be pampered, and time to build a new relationship with you and maybe with some of the other women that are at that party as well. So signing off, I'm Kim McClure, your National Sales Director.